Neither can I. So let's get started. First, I'm going to squirt a little bit of each color on my trusty paint palette, which is a pizza box. Then we'll be using sponges for some of the textured areas. We have different types of brushes. Also, to help with get inside those textured areas, we'll be using coffee bean, white, black, and linen toil. So I think what I'm going to try to do is take a piece of this natural sea sponge, get a little paint on it, dab some off, dry it up a little bit, and bring it over here and kind of hit on the inside. Oh, that's kind of dark there, huh? Well, that didn't go quite as I had planned, but I think it'll look okay from a distance. See what I mean? But I think from a distance, I think it'll be okay. But it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a fun, easy, time-consuming project that, honestly, I'm really enjoying doing. And if that's all I get out of it, that's good enough for me, because and all I'm doing is taking my sponge, mixing in a couple of the other colors here and there throughout the pizza box palette, and I'm kind of moving around, and I'm hitting the textured areas, going darker on the inside because that's where more shadows would be. You gotta look at where shadows might be. So your deeper parts are gonna be a little bit darker than your outer parts, which will the light hits, the sun. So you just kind of work your way out. I'm just kind of giving a quick little coat, but also kind of wiping off as a little bit as I go. And it gives it more of that little weathered, different colored, years of the sun and rain hitting it. And now for the wood grain, just a smidge of black in that coffee bean brown. Now, you remember yesterday whenever we were putting those dents for the wood grain? Here's why. So you find your dents from the Sharpie line yesterday. You take your paint and you just give a little stroke along there. Re-dip if you have to. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just giving the appearance of it being there. And before you know it, you have a beautiful faux foam wooden plank. But Mike, what do we do with a faux foam wooden plank? I'll show you. We're gonna take these boards and board up the window. But first we gotta figure out a good pattern to put these in, because I'm gonna use command hooks on the top and the bottom plate. So I figure kind of want to get these to stick together, something kind of like that, and I'll be using the spray adhesive. Like I said, I use a simple Elmer spray adhesive, command strips, and then you put them all together, and now you got a zombie-proof house. And honestly, I have to say, I'm pretty damn impressed with myself, because if you ask me, this shit looks amazing. I mean, seriously, there is no way a zombie's getting in that damn window. You know what's crazy? It's like when I was drinking, I wouldn't have taken that boredom and been creative with it. I would have been destructive with it. And nobody wins when destruction is what's happening. So remember, if you inspire me, I'll inspire you. And together, we'll inspire each other. That's so cool. Let's go.